fucking live now. Look at this shit. So I do stream every now and again. Like, since the last Kekfest, I've not done a stream, I don't think.
Oh, fuck.
We were gonna do Grand Theft Auto this weekend, but that didn't fucking pan out. Fucking the universe had other plans for me, apparently. So I have a lot of fucking good things to talk about this weekend. I got a lot of fucking bad things to talk about this weekend. What should I start with?
Let's start with the down, and then we can bring them back up. That's what I think.
All right, we'll start with the fucking. You know what? Maybe we'll fucking have a curve to this shit. Maybe. Let me make sure I'm actually live on all the fucking platforms first, because fucking OBS has been known to fuck me before. So let's see here. I'm live on YouTube. Don't have anybody in there because the algorithm probably fucked me over. Hey, thanks for the share.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Gutierrez? Appreciate the like. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Guess I know that Facebook's working. I don't have to go over there.
Facebook's working.
So, my brother came into town this weekend.
Oh, okay.
He's like the only blood-related family member that I really give a shit about. So he decided he would wander into town. Oh, Julianne. Oh, shit. Coming in with the numbers, baby. I was not expecting people to be up in here this early. Fucking y'all's time is greatly appreciated. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So my brother comes into town. I was not expecting it until like Friday. He hits me up. So we spend some time together and we go through some of my mom's old stuff, and I let him take a bunch of it home because like he deserves to have some of it too.
Right.
So yeah, we had a good time, but then I don't know, towards the end of the night got a little bit dark and depressing as we started drinking more.
As it usually does.
And then he decided to go get some sleep. And then I stayed up all night toiling over the Magic the Gathering table, trying to get it going. Made some serious progress with that. I went to sleep, and then Sunday morning, well, that part of the story is to be continued. I'm going to confuse the fuck out of all of you. And I'm going to go to the bad stuff now. My brother fucking got stuck in his big fucking 18-wheeler. It's a good thing he didn't fucking kill anybody. Because he could have.
Oh, shit.
So, he had to unhook his trailer in order to see me. He had to like, he's carrying a fucking overweight fucking permitted load. It's like a 90,000, 92, 95, whatever the fuck it is, some crazy ridiculous amount of weight load. That like exceeds that which you're normally supposed to do.
Yeah. He didn't have to have an escort with that?
No. It wasn't wide.
Oh, okay, just the weight. Okay, that doesn't.
Yeah, it was like some big fucking truck fucking bulldozer thing.
Oh, damn.
So After he leaves on Sunday, he gets on his way, and I am on my way doing other things that I will talk about soon. Some of y'all already know about it. He fucking texts me like, yeah, I'm fucking stuck. Like, the fuck you mean you're stuck? Like, oh, do you have a fucking angle grinder? Like, me personally, no. I don't have an angle grinder. I know people who got angle grinders. Like,
It's never good when that's where the conversation goes. I'm stuck. Do you have an angle grinder? That is not good.
no. I already knew it was gonna be a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read the fucking transcript. So, here's exactly how the conversation went, 'cause I just kind of paraphrased some shit, right? He texts me, hey, do you have an angle grinder? That was the first fucking sentence.
Yeah.
Had me sitting here like, the fuck does this guy need an angle grinder for? I'm like, I got friends who do, but I'm not even at my house anymore. I'm halfway to Wichita. I'm going to paraphrase again, doing the shit that I'm going to talk about later. He said, oh. I said, I can maybe try to get somebody out there with an angle grinder, but that might take a little bit. So he tells me, somebody put a kingpin lock on my trailer and I didn't catch it. And I tried to hook up to it anyways. And I dropped the fucking trailer in the street.
Oh, shit.
So a kingpin lock. Okay, for those of you who don't know, okay, and I don't fault you for not knowing it because I didn't know this shit until my brother told me this shit, right? For those of you who don't know dick about 18-wheelers, the fucking kingpin is like what they call the type of fucking hitch that the truck has, right? And it's like this little notch on the fucking trailer and they just back up into it and it fucking hooks up.
Okay, yeah.
Now, these kingpin fucking hitches are incredibly fucking strong. Like, on some real shit, if there's enough weight to, like, balance it or whatever, like, the kingpin hitch can hold the entire weight of the fucking truck. Like, upright. Like, if you dangled the truck over a cliff and it was only attached by the fucking hitch, that bitch would hold. So, because of how fucking unbreakable and how strong those shits are, that's not something you normally fucking look at. Or at least I fucking wouldn't. You know? I just back my shit into it and fucking hook up, right? Well, it won't latch correctly if they make a lock designed to keep people from stealing trailers.
Yeah.
And it won't latch correctly if the lock is on there on the trailer. So while he was away from his trailer overnight, at some point somebody decided to put a fucking kingpin hitch on his trailer. Or a kingpin lock. So he tries driving away with this fucking trailer. It's not even hooked up to his truck the whole way, and he doesn't know it. Right? Fucking gets around the fucking turn, drops the trailer in the middle of the fucking street, and severs his fucking air brake lines that were hooked to the trailer. So I ask him if he can attempt to pick the lock, and the reason why I ask him this is because I sold him a lockpick set. And he says, I'm pretty sure we're past that now. The lock is broke. It's gonna have to be cut off.
Oh, shit.
So then I was like trying to figure this shit out. I'm like, hey, if you can drive the truck to Newton, which is like an hour the other way, I'm like, I can get one of my friends there to give you an angle grinder. But of course he can't leave because the trailer's in the middle of the fucking street.
Right.
But at this point, I had not understood that. Because my mind was in other fucking places. I said, I thought they were cool with you putting the trailer in Florence. He texts me back, it's in the street.
Wow.
And then I said, okay, I get that it's in the street now. I thought the gas station was cool with you leaving it wherever you put it. He said they were. So then I said, if they were cool with you putting it there, then how the fuck did somebody end up putting a fucking lock on your trailer? And then he's like, it was probably another driver. I'm not really worried about that right now. The airline snapped too, which I could fix, but none of the fucking parts stores are open. Because, you know, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
So at this point, I say I have 2 people who I can call on that I know can help with this situation. Although one of them we would have to figure out a way to pay because, like, he don't work for free. He says, how much are we talking? I say, let me call him and find out. So then I call him, and the guy who I'm talking about is one of the fucking firefighters that I'm on the fire department with. And he, like, his daytime job is he's a fucking handyman, right? He's the fucking Mr. Fix-It that you call when something in your fucking house is broke.
Yeah.
So I figure this dude's probably got an angle grinder. Maybe. Hopefully. Actually, I know he has an angle grinder because we used it on my car. So I call him up like, yo, hey, so how much would it cost for you to drive your ass to Florence and, like, unhook my brother, or, like, unfuck my brother's fuckery?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll be $200 because I really don't feel like leaving my house because I'm spending time with my family. I'm like, all right, well, fair enough.
Right.
So I text my brother back like, yo, it's going to be $200. And then my brother asks if he has the fittings. I said, well, the exact thing I said, he said he'd do it for a couple hundred, but the faster option is that he is the faster option. The slower option is that I potentially, with a buddy of mine, come out there, but it'll take a little bit longer for me to do that because I have to get all the fucking shit. Does he have the fittings? And I said, I don't know what fittings you need, so probably not. Yeah, I don't fucking know about fucking air brakes. Does he work with trucks? No, he's a handyman. I can get out there with an angle grinder after I get done with this shit that I'm doing in Wichita. The person who is chauffeuring me around is willing to come out there, and I'm putting gas in his car. So maybe I can get an angle grinder from my buddy Brandon. I'll make it out there once this shit's done with. He's like, all right. So then I say, I'm in Wichita and I can get the fittings, but I need to know exactly what fittings you need and what type of place I'm supposed to go to get them at. Now, I didn't tell him this, but the reason I needed to know that is because he's like an hour and a half away and I got to figure out what the fuck to get. So I only have to go there once, you know? So then I try to get a hold of a mechanic buddy of mine, but of course he doesn't pick up his fucking phone on a Sunday. So my brother tells me what the parts are. I get the fucking angle grinder from my friend. And then I go and get the fucking parts from, like, a truck stop that was like 40 miles down the road in another direction. Mind you, these fucking couplers were like these couplers were like $25 a piece, and I needed 2 of them.
Damn.
He sent me $25 to pay for one, or to pay for both of them. It ended up being more, but I'm not gonna hold that extra 25 against him. Whatever, fuck it, right? So he, you know, I get out there and we get them fixed. We get the damn lock off the hitch, and we get the trailer hooked up and the fucking brake line's fixed, and he gets on down the road. So it all ended well. It could have ended a lot worse. But let's go back to happy times, okay? Let's go back to happy times. So we're going to rewind a little bit, right? And I'm going to tell you the other events of the day. So rewind to when I fucking wake up.
Yeah.
And I check my like, one thing I do ritualistically when I wake up is I check my email address from like I check my email from my most 3 frequently used email addresses. Once I finish that up, then I, check Facebook and fucking all the other shit. I go through my routine and I'll check Discord. I go through my routine of checking shit. To see what sort of fucking fires I have to fucking put out today. It's my morning routine. I had my morning routine completely fucking interrupted in a way that I wasn't expecting. And that interruption came from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Enforcement. Now, I didn't know that they work on a fucking Sunday. That's news to me.
I wouldn't have thought that either.
But at approximately 7:42 a.m. on Sunday morning, I got a fucking email. Fucking the status of your Form 4 ATF application is approved.
Nice.
And then I have to like fucking double take it. I'm like, man, this gotta be like some.
You thought it was bullshit, huh?
I'm like, this gotta be some kind of fucking joke. But it came from the eForms email address, right? Like, maybe this is a fucking... Dude, maybe there's somebody trying to fucking fish me right now. Like, I'm not going to open this attachment on my computer. So I load the shit up in a virtual desktop, and I fucking open up the damn PDF file that was attached to it. Lo and behold, it's got all the information and shit I put in there. So if it is a hacker, he's really fucking good. And then it's got approved and the ATF agent's name who did it and everything. So now I'm sitting here casually with a silenced pistol on my desk. I'll go ahead and unload it, give y'all a better view. So, what I have here is a Sig Sauer P322 with a red dot sight, and yeah. Now I can walk around and channel my inner Agent 47.
Secret agent, man.
I love it. It's so fucking me.
We're gonna
So-
need a video of you eventually at the range with that thing.
I plan on doing a YouTube review and shit on it.
Nice.
So I am proud to announce that Peter Liera Fausto is the winner of my giveaway. And he doesn't seem to care which prize he gets. So he's either going to be getting $20 on Amazon or $20 on Steam or whatever the fuck the amount I said was in the post. 20 or 25 or whatever the fuck it is. Since he doesn't care, I guess I'll just make a decision that morning and get it to him. So yeah, we got this. I will do a video review on the suppressor and the fucking the pistol. And the pistol was a fucking impulse buy, but like I didn't research it at all. Right? Like I was just in there, I was like, okay, well, fuck it. What are my options for silencing this thing, or for putting the silencer on something today? Like, what are my options?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you either have this fucking pistol over here, or you have a bolt action rifle that's right-handed.
That narrowed that down for you, didn't it?
Or you can, like, buy this AR-15 upper. I'm like, well, I already got an AR-15 upper. So that made that decision real fucking easy. So the pistol came with the fucking red dot from the factory, so I know it was fucking sighted in at the factory. I don't have to fuck with it at all. I can just take the bitch out and shoot it. So yeah. Yep, just sitting over here with a silenced pistol in my hand. Now to give you guys, I have shot it a couple of times. To give you guys an idea of what it would be comparable to, what this silenced pistol would sound like in terms of noise, like it's not fucking Hollywood quiet. I mean, I had a better day than my brother did. It's not Hollywood quiet, but it is quiet enough that you might not identify it as a gunshot.
Wow.
Like, if you ever seen like a fucking, you ever heard like a nail gun? Or like an air compressor hose gets disconnected quickly?
All fucking day. Yeah.
That's about the volume of it.
No shit.
So, yeah, it's not too bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
I have tried both regular and subsonic ammo through it just to like test my fucking theory.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't really a theory, it was really to prove a point. Subsonic ammo out of a 22 caliber pistol has no fucking benefits whatsoever. If you have a like if you already have one of these fucking evil silencers on the front of your fucking gun, you don't need subsonic ammo for your fucking 22 caliber pistol. Rifle might be a different story. Now, one of my firefighting friends, because we got into it a little bit about this, he's like, well, the ammo that you're using, the fucking CCI, like the ammo I normally use, the CCI mini mag, that shoots at 1,250 feet per second. So it's faster than the speed of sound. It's not subsonic. The statistics they have were tested out of a rifle with an 18-inch barrel. This is a pistol with a 4-inch barrel. Now, I can't give you the exact numbers because I don't know the exact numbers, but I can give you a rough estimate, right? This is actually shooting a CCI mini mag out the end of the barrel roughly between 950 and 1,100 feet per second.
Damn.
The sound barrier is 1,200 feet per second. Damn, that fucking sucks, Julianne. So you were saying you were thinking that they got deleted from your Google Photos app. So did they not get deleted from your Google Photos app? But yeah, like everything I just got through talking about is why we didn't have a Grand Theft Auto stream on Sunday. And then on top of that, I had to go and like work with one of the firefighting buddies because we're like trying to pass our classes. They didn't get deleted. That's good. Let me tell you something, okay? Always have a fucking backup of everything, including your backups. And Raid is not a backup. What's up, Crowley? Did you see my Agent 47 shit that I got going on over here?
That looks like a beautiful thing.
Now, let me tell you something, okay? I didn't research this pistol at all when I bought it. Like, at all. The only thing I knew about it is that it was made by SIG, it had a threaded barrel, and it shot 22. I'm like, fuck it, that's good enough for me. Yeah. Send it.
Better than a right-handed rifle, huh?
Yeah. So, there... And I'll cover it even more in a video, but there's some stuff to like about this for me, okay? Some stuff that I find really impressive. The thing that blew me away the most when I found it out is, well, okay, Chad, how many fucking bullets do you think this thing holds in the magazine?
All right, give me a second here.
No, don't Google 18. It. Just tell me.
I just did. I'm going to say 18.
18? What about you, Crowley? 22 caliber. How many bullets does it hold?
SIG 22, 25.
You Googled that, didn't you?
I did not.
They make a 25 round mag, but this does not hold 25. The stock mags that come with it hold 20.
Yeah.
Do you know how much ammo the typical 22 pistol holds? 10.
Oh, because it's so small, huh?
No, it's not because it's so small. It's because people have a hard time making a rimfire bullet that will feed, or people have a hard time making a magazine that'll reliably feed a rimfire bullet. So most of the time they're single stack. So to my knowledge, and maybe somebody in the comments will correct me, to my knowledge, the only people making a double stack 22 right now are SIG and, interestingly enough, fucking Taurus.
Wow.
Taurus, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? From everything I've fucking heard about it, apparently the fucking Taurus 22 caliber pistol is really fucking good.
My cousin's got a 45 that's pretty nice, but I didn't know they made a 22. Or 40, maybe it's, I don't know, 44 or 45. I don't remember what it is now.
The Taurus makes all kinds of shit. But the fact that, and everybody makes a 22, but the fact of the matter is that Taurus makes a double stack 22 that holds 18 rounds. I think it was 18. It was either 18 or 16.
Yeah, you're talking about the TX22.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking at it right now.
I think it's like $300 or something.
Oh, 16 rounds. Yeah, $300.
So and there was one YouTube review that I was watching, right? That they were like, if you're like, you know, if you want the refined fucking bougie fancy thing, buy a SIG. But if you don't need the refined fancy bougie thing, get a Taurus.
Nice looking gun.
There's another thing about the SIG that has impressed me. Oftentimes left-handed shooters are completely fucking forgotten. Complete afterthought. But not with SIG. All of the controls on this thing, let me unload it again. All the controls on this thing are ambidextrous. So you have I mean, the only control that's not ambidextrous is the slide release, but in the middle of a fight, who gives a fuck about that?
Right. That's the least of my worries.
So we have the slide catch and the safety on both sides.
Oh, nice.
So as a right-handed right here, I got right-handed action. I got fucking left-handed action. Here, let me lock the slide back again. So, I think that's really fucking slick. But the left-handed fucking friendliness doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. So, the magazine release, and y'all might have a hard time seeing it on the camera. I'm going to try to get it closer. You see the shape of it? It's like a triangular shape like that. If I turn the gun around, you'll see that same triangular shape on the other side, but it's flat with the fucking pistol.
I see it. Yeah, yeah.
I can fucking convert it to a left-handed fucking mag release.
Hell yeah.
The only, and it's optics ready, as you can see. I got the fucking red dot on it. The only thing I don't like about this gun, and mind you, this is a kind of a small complaint. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that I have to take the fucking thread piece off in order to disassemble it for cleaning. And they want you to fucking put it on there at approximately, the manual says approximately 45 psi. Or 45 pounds with a torque wrench, which I don't think anybody does.
Right.
That very easy. 45 pounds ain't that much.
So what I did is I just put it on there fucking FUD tight. That ain't going nowhere. Now let's talk about the silencer a little bit. Y'all probably want to know some more about that. I didn't talk about it much the day I bought it. So the silencer is a Torrent Orthus 22. I was a little bit concerned after I bought it. Because, of course, after I bought it was when I Googled it. And couldn't fucking find hardly anything about it anywhere. Now, it has 6 titanium baffles inside of it. And then, like, the steel fucking thread adapter MacGuffin counts as, like, another baffle with the way it's designed. So it's like a 7 baffle silencer with an aluminum housing. I think it's like 60/60 grade or some shit like that. It did not have the disassembly wrenches that it was supposed to come with. And I didn't see any fucking disassembly guides like on the internet. In fact, the company that owns or the company that made the fucking the silencer doesn't even have a website on the internet anymore.
Oh shit, that's not much help.
So I'd come to find that they were bought by a different company. The silencer does function though. It's a dry fire silencer, so I don't have to wax it or anything.
Good shit.
It seems like it has decent fucking materials. I don't know, it doesn't seem badly made. But I also found out one of the reasons why the company probably closed. So the original guy who owned fucking Torrent, back when they were having like protests in Texas, He said that he would give a free silencer to any fucking cop that got a confirmed kill on a protester.
Yeah,
That'll
you were
do
telling
it.
me about that.
That'll do it.
So that even made gun people like, wait, hold up. What?
Right? Yeah, no shit. What the fuck's wrong with you?
So, yeah, that didn't fucking go over so well, and he ended up having to sell the company. Because it made even diehard gun people like, fuck this guy.
Right. No shit.
So yeah, that's a thing. I didn't know all that before I bought it. And I don't really care. It was only a couple $100 on clearance.
Also works.
So it will function. And maybe I'll buy a more expensive, fancy one and compare the two. A cheap suppressor versus an old suppressor, versus an expensive suppressor. I mean, that could be an interesting comparison to make, although it'd be hard to make it for you guys because microphones and cameras don't really pick up gunshots very well. You need specialized equipment, which unfortunately for all y'all, I'm not fucking buying.
Right. That shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, I can't fucking afford. Well, maybe I can afford it. I don't know, but I'm not going to buy it because I'd rather buy more guns.
Nothing wrong with that either.
I want to buy like fucking 6 more magazines for this pistol, but they're like $30 a piece. They hold fucking 20 rounds though.
Right. I mean, that's worth it.
Another little detail that I like,
I mean,
because
That's a good half hour on the range.
anybody who not when they're already loaded into magazines.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's a good 15 minutes.
Anybody who knows me knows that I have like a raging mega huge boner for the small details. And small details will definitely help you sell a product to me if you pay attention to the small details. And I happen to notice that you do. Y'all might not see it on the camera when I bring it up, but the stippling on the handle, they put that same stippling on the side of the red dot.
Oh, no shit.
So, as dumb as it might sound, as petty as it might sound, those little fucking details make a difference to me, because if you get the fucking little details right, that communicates to me that you're getting the details that actually matter to me, right? So, we got that going. Let's see, another thing I got going on today. For all of you who don't know, I've been doing firefighting shit, and I've been studying the finer points of firefighting. And one thing leads to another, as it usually does, and you start seeking out like education and shit. And I took my hazmat operations and awareness tests a few weeks ago. And I got if I'm reading the results correctly, I got an 84 on the awareness test, which is the easier one. And I got an 88 on the operations test, which is the one that's like a lot more
Hell yeah.
in depth. So maybe I'll have certifications coming for that shit. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. I don't know if they require a fucking hands-on I don't know if they require a hands-on test for operations. I don't feel like they would for awareness.
Probably not for awareness. They might for operations, though.
They might. I don't know. So, Julianne was saying she checked the adoptable pets for the animal services where you live often. And they have legit newborn kitties. That's fucking awesome. Hey, there is an animal shop. Well, I think. Well, I'm not gonna put you on blast. Fucking send me a message on Discord. I remember you mentioning where you lived, and it was. Yeah, and so I might have a recommendation for you, but I don't want to fucking bring up where you live if you're not comfortable with it. So hit me up on Discord. So how's your week been, Chad?
Not horrible. Had plans Saturday night with some friends and family. That kind of got SOL'd. My buddy of mine's girlfriend, who is also a good friend of mine from high school, she started hurting and had blood in her urine. They ran her. She wanted to go to the fucking urgent care instead of the hospital. Well, she wound up with a blood infection and kidney stones. So the urgent care is like, yeah, guess what? You're going to the hospital. So we kind of canned our plans, which, I mean, that was the last thing on my mind, you know?
Yeah, that sucks.
So I wound up just chilling at home this weekend, man. Watched WrestleMania all weekend. And they sent her home today. Her area where the kidney stones are, I forget exactly what the medical part is.
The urethra, I think.
Hers is so
urethra.
Hers is so small they actually had to put a stent in hopes that it passes because it was too small for the stones to pass.
You're talking really fucking lowly, like you're ashamed of what you're saying.
Oh no, I pulled my head away from my mic. That might have been why. I said her urethra, it was too small that they actually had to put a stent in, and now they're hoping that they'll be able to pass. They couldn't even go with the tube up and try to get them out.
Damn.
Gonna say if not, they're gonna have to break them up with the laser. My dad gets those quite often where they have to break.
They're
bust 'em up
saying
with
that
laser.
they'll actually have to do surgery going in from her back. If that
Oh,
doesn't
fuck.
work. Yeah.
That ain't a kidney stone. That's a fucking mace.
It's something.
I don't know if you ever had kidney stones, but they fucking suck. They hurt.
So fucking Wizards of the Coast got my ass again. Fucking they I'm a sucker for Fallout shit. Like, I love Fallout. I know I don't stream it very much because none of you fucking assholes would watch it because everybody likes action-packed shit and not RPGs. But I love Fallout. I would
I've
stream
seen Fallout.
I would stream the shit out of Fallout if y'all would actually watch it, but nobody ever does when I do, so I don't. But recently Magic the Gathering had a collaboration with Fallout. And when two gaming things that I like come together in a way like this, it's fucking over. It is fucking over. Just kiss my money goodbye. So, like, I don't know, like a month ago, they came out with the Fallout booster packs, and I think I'd fucking mentioned that on the stream. Yeah, they got like $400 from me. Like, I just went into the fucking card shop like I was fucking, who the fuck made that song back in the day? I'll make it rain on them hoes.
Lil Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah, I walked in there like Lil Wayne, just throwing fucking $20 bills all over the card shop. So one thing led to another, as it usually does, and I've been happy with everything I've purchased. I have almost everything from the Fallout set that I want, almost.
Nice.
And then they came out with more Fallout stuff.
Of course.
Figure.
You gotta buy more.
Then I gotta buy more. They came out with a new fucking, like, they have a secret layer, right? It's like a promotion thing. And they'll have, like, limited time releases of cards. And either you buy them or it goes off sale and you just don't fucking get them and it sucks to be you. Some of them I've been a little bit salty about missing, but I made sure not to miss this one. I was like, a few of them in the past I've wanted, but like, I'm like, well, if I find I have the money when it drops, like what, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have the money for this one. So they made a Fallout secret layer. Now, a lot of the time I'll look at secret layer, and a lot of the time, like, they'll have 1 or 2 cards in the entire bundle that I'll use, and then the rest of it is like fancy artwork for shit that I don't care about. So that's why I don't get them most of the time. And you know, a lot of people look at it at the expected value of the reprints. They're like, oh, well, the secret layer is $40 and they only printed like $20 of the stuff in it, so I'm not going to buy it. I don't fucking look at it like that, right? I'll go through and I'll look at it. I'm like, is this shit that I will use? And do I like the artwork? If I can answer yes to both of those questions, I want it. If that makes any sense to you.
Right.
So I like the Fallout artwork. So then, and I already know that I'm gonna like the Fallout artwork before I even fucking see it because I'm crazy about Fallout. Like people say that I'm fucking hard to shop for. I'm not fucking hard to shop for. You just gotta know what I like.
Guns, Fallout, magic.
Yeah, guns, Fallout, magic, watches, fucking exotic animals.
I've never seen Fallout played. Is that what's that? Post-apocalyptic, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and it's really fucking cool. New Vegas is my favorite Fallout.
I might have to see if they've got any of those on PlayStation. Check one of them out.
Oh, I'm sure they do. At least PlayStation 4 and 3.
Yeah.
But, and you know what? Fucking just about any computer these days can run Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics. If they would make a version of it for your fucking phone, you'd be able to run Fallout 1 and 2 on your fucking phone, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a fucking, like, 1998 game.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, like, you could literally run the OG Fallouts on a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, I got Fallout Shelter. I can get that on my phone. That don't look like much fun.
I have Fallout Shelter. I just use it when I'm trying to kill time at work. And if you take a look at my vault on that motherfucker, you'd see how much time I kill at work. I'm like, fuck it. I got an extra 10 minutes while I'm waiting for somebody on the phone or whatever on tech support. And I'll pull up the Fallout Shelter and yeah.
I might check that out. Check it out. Something to do.
It got so fucking bad that I had to like stop building my fucking vault, right? In Fallout Shelter, and I had to start working on a new vault because the original vault was maxed out and I couldn't do anything else to it.
Damn.
Let's see. Fallout is the one with the GSD. What the fuck is a GSD? I don't know acronyms. That's another language. But there's a dog named Dogmeat. Yes, but that's Fallout. Well, no. It's not if GSD is German Shepherd dog. It's not a German Shepherd in every Fallout game, but there's, I think with the exception of New Vegas, there's a fucking dog meat in every Fallout game. So, yeah. What I was getting into, though, is that for the fucking Magic the Gathering secret lair, the secret lair drop they came out with, like 90% of cards that are in that secret lair I will use in something. Some of them are immediately going into a deck of mine the minute they're out of the fucking package. So, I ordered it.
Nice. Well, like you said, it's going to get used, so it's not like it's money wasted.
I mean, it's not, but let's look at, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a fucking cost analysis of this shit, right? I'm gonna ignore the fucking cards that I won't use, and I'm just gonna focus on what I will use. Now, whenever I buy singles in this game, I personally do it on cardkingdom.com. So let's use that for our prices, okay?
All right.
So, Grand Arbiter Augustin, they came out with a new fucking version of him. Grand Arbiter Augustin, $6 for the version that I would buy if I was buying singles right now. So we'll pull up our calculator, $6 for that, right? Sphere of Resistance. How much is Sphere of Resistance? Oh, Card Kingdom's really got to fucking verify. Holy Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm already halfway there as far as my money goes. Sphere of Resistance, the version I'd buy, is $37.
43.
Yeah, I'd never looked at the cost of that fucking card before. Trinisphere. Shit, that card went up since I last bought it. Trinisphere, $19.
62.
Let's see, Winter Orb. What do we got for Winter Orb? Survey says fucking $21.
84.
Bajuka Bog's gonna be like $1. So 84 now.
Yeah.
Command Beacon, what's that going for? Fuck me. Wow. Okay. Fucking $16.
So 99.
All right, so we're at 99. I'm going to trust your math because my calculator fucked up.
Oh. I'm just running it in my head, but yeah, it's 99.
So Fabled Passage is one that I'll use. Let's see, that's another $10.
108. Or no, 109. Sorry, 109.
Actually 11, sorry. So yeah, it'll be 110.
110.
Reflecting Pool, $11. 122. Or 21, whatever. 120 something. Reliquary Tower, I think is $1.50. Let me fucking... Before we completely lock that fucking price in. Oh, shit, I'll be damned. Okay. $2.50, so we'll say $3.
125.
Let's see. Propaganda. How much is propaganda? $8.
133.
Idyllic tutor. Like, there's a lot of fucking cards in this drop that I am just straight up gonna use. Fucking $13.
150. Or no, 146.
Okay. And then lightning bolt. Now I'm not going for the necessarily the cheapest price of lightning bolt. I'm going for, if I was gonna go on there and buy a lightning bolt right now, what I'd buy. Because that's how I am evaluating the cost of something when I'm deciding it's worth. $5.
151.
All right, you want to know how much the fucking the whole bundle costed me? And now there's some other cards in that I haven't listed in here that I'm not using, or I don't have a plan for currently. You want to take a guess what the cost was?
175.
It was 74.
Oh damn.
So yeah, did pretty fucking good with that.
Yeah, he did.
Motherfuckers is gonna hate it. Because a lot of the fucking cards that are coming in there are fuck you, you don't get to play Magic cards. They're like, oh yeah, everything is more expensive and I know you can't afford it, so suck it, you don't get to play.
Go sit in the basement and think about what you did.
Bad kid. I need to get a fucking haircut. So like I knew when I saw that fucking bundle come out, I'm like, man, this is fucking me. Like this is fucking me. This is what I gotta fucking get. If I don't ever get another secret layer, fine. This is the one that I've gotta get though. And on top of that, I don't have to wait for forever for them to ship this one. This one will be shipping like next week.
Oh, good shit.
Let's see, on the subject of fucking video games, I'm a little bit salty I didn't get to play Ready or Not with Chad. Before we get into a fucking thing, like I'll teach you how to play the fucking game. I might shoot you a couple of times because I'm an asshole, but I'll teach you how to play the game.
It's just a flesh wound. You'll be all right.
'Tis but a flesh wound. I have an interesting Magic the Gathering thing that I want to do for making content. I think you guys will like this. I think even non-Magic people may want to watch this, which is why I'm mentioning it. I want to give my roommate my best decks. Well, specifically, I want to give my roommate my best deck for 60 card stuff. Maybe we'll do a commander version too. But we'll start out with the 60 card thing. I want to give my roommate my best fucking deck. And I want to see if I can beat it with my fucking pauper decks, which are all commons. So we're talking about taking a fucking like a $50 pile of jank commons versus a fucking highly optimized $1,200 fucking tournament deck.
But does your roommate know how to play?
I taught him how to play. He knows.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, here you go, figure it out.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's going to the fucking world tour or anything. I wouldn't even say he rivals me in skill, to be honest. And I'm not trying to be a dick. But, like, I've been playing longer than some of the people who watch these streams have been alive. And he's been playing for, like, a year.
Right.
So it'd be like fucking... I guess we're gonna put this in fucking layman's terms, right? Can a person with fucking good tools, can an inexperienced person with the best fucking tools beat a very experienced person with not the best tools?
I mean, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
That's true, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna win every single game. I don't even know if I'm gonna win most of them, to be honest with you. I don't expect to. But I say that knowing how I would play my decks.
Right.
So it's hard for me to say if he will win or not.
Now, before you start, do you shuffle them up like a deck of cards? I mean, not like bend them or anything, but do you shuffle them up like that or no?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if you like just whatever's there.
Although I am going to be shuffling the deck for him because it's my fucking $1,200 stack of cards.
Right. Oh no, yeah, for sure.
The only other person who gets to shuffle a deck that I own is a judge. And if he shuffles my shit in a fucking way that I don't like, I'ma see him in the streets. So, and I have a commander for those of you who don't like 60 card things and you want to watch Commander. I have a Commander equivalent to that I'm thinking about doing too. Of, can my $40 deck beat my $3,000 deck? Now, let me tell you something, okay? If I am playing both of the decks, I don't think there's a world that exists where the $40 deck wins.
No.
That being said, he doesn't know how to use my $3,000 deck. So,
Well, then, yeah.
like, well, no, it's interesting though. It is, because playing a deck that you don't fucking know how to use, actually, I have some of the most fun in the game ever just playing a deck that I don't know. Like, just trying to figure out how their deck works as I play.
Right.
And I can't think of any real world comparison to that, other than maybe solving a jigsaw puzzle. Even if I lose. Anyways, next fucking topic. Did y'all look at the fucking eclipse?
No, too much overcast. Couldn't see shit.
I saw it.
You didn't look at it through a fucking welding mask, did you?
No, I took my sunglasses off, stared right at it.
Did you get superpowers?
No, damn it.
Man, they made a whole fucking thing about it at work. They made a whole thing about it at work. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to have an eclipse party.
I mean, they just had one, dude. Just had one, what, 5-6 years ago?
We had one like 2 years ago, but I guess we're not going to have another one for like 20 years, supposedly.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw something about that. But no, I was out mowing, and I was like, trying to get my mowing done before it hit, and I got dark enough, I had to take my sunglasses off so I could see what I was doing.
Dude, it's disorienting as fuck. Like, you walk outside and you're not wearing sunglasses, but it's just as dark as it would be if you were.
Oh, yeah. That's like, it's fucking, it looked, the way it looked at or little after 2 this afternoon. It was looked like about 6 o'clock this morning, but the sun was straight up in there.
For me, it was like identical to putting sunglasses on is how it looked. But it's fucking crazy how the sun can fucking be blacked out and blocked and it's still fucking bright outside.
I know, right? Well, shit, our temperature dropped here about 5 degrees real quick, like, too.
Yeah, so did ours. I was sitting there like, fuck, it feels nice out here.
For about 2.5 minutes. Yeah, we had people all around the college, had fucking old people parked up in the parking lots, like had one guy had a little Smoky Joe kettle going, kicked back in his lounge chair. It's like, come on, dude, you're old enough. I know you've seen several solar eclipses. It's not that big a deal.
Well, that's probably gonna be his last one.
Right.
Man, I had somebody fucking send a handwritten letter complaining about me to my corporate at work.
Oh shit.
It was handwritten. It looked like it was written on like a small fucking notepad. Apparently, I called her computer garbage. I don't remember. I don't remember calling her computer garbage, but if I called her computer garbage, it's because it's garbage.
I was gonna say, then it's probably garbage.
Like, I was trying to either get her to upgrade to an SSD or to fucking, like, buy a new computer. And I don't remember which, but, like, she shut that shit down, like, bah! Like, well, I can't afford it. Like, fucking SSD's only like $50. If you can't fucking afford an SSD, how are you gonna afford the labor charge, which is more than the part? Man, Chad fucking scored. My labor at work is $85 an hour. And I know I spent at least 4 on that computer, although I would have only billed for like 3 of it. How is that computer going, by the way?
Fucking champ.
Yeah, I haven't had to help you with it, so it must be doing pretty good.
Like a champ. I love it.
I set up tail scale so I could remote into it, expecting to fucking have to, and I haven't had to.
Oh, man. It's been rocking for me. No problems at all.
That's good.
Yeah. Very happy with it.
So are y'all excited for the possibility of me doing a review on this gun? I've never done a gun review on YouTube before.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just let me know when it is, because for some reason I don't get YouTube notifications. I don't know why, but...
Anytime I drop something on YouTube, there's Discord notifications.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Let me figure out what channel it's in. Updates, maybe? No? Yeah. Well, some of it's in updates. In the updates channel in info, like it fucking... The picture I posted of my fucking silencer, of my silenced pistol on YouTube. It like posted... Oh, let me make sure that's the right fucking thing first. No, I posted that in December. Okay, so that's fucking... that's Facebook notifications. Never mind. Damn it, where the fuck's my YouTube shit? Dude, I know that fucking... Oh, well, right in fucking genital... Wait, no, Chad posted that in genital. Well, no, the bot's doing it too. No, Chad didn't post it. He posted wow to the fucking Discord thing I posted. Yeah, like when I go live, it's... Well, it hasn't lately. I wonder what the deal with that is. I'm gonna have to get with Doka on that. Let's see. I could probably ask him that in admin. How's Anna been? I haven't seen her around in fucking ages.
I don't know.
Oh, have you not seen her around in ages either?
No.
I thought she came to your wrestling streams.
We haven't talked in a while.
Like she was a co-host or something.
Yeah, we haven't talked in a while.
That's...
Was. Keyword was.
What, did y'all have a falling out?
No, she decided to do her own stuff, so wish her the best.
Damn, man. That's too bad. You're far from your mic.
Never said she had to quit coming into places, but that was her choice.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I was kind of wondering because she hadn't shown up at like the last 2 or 3.
Right?
So does she have her own channel or something that she's doing then?
No, she's a part of a page with another guy. She streams on his page, and she streams on the Retro Entertainment page.
Man, she's talented enough to go out on her own. Oh well. That's too bad though.
Shit happens.
Well, fucking, I don't know. Maybe I ought to start coming over to your fucking wrestling streams. When I get done with these fucking firefighting classes. Cause you come over here all the fucking time.
I tried.
So, I don't know. Maybe I should come over there and try to add some fucking... Did I join your... I think I joined your Discord. Cajuns Camp?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you don't really do a whole lot on there. But
Yeah, I've been on a break.
lately I don't do a whole lot on mine either, so... I'm just used to seeing bunches of channels and fucking don't see any over there. So... Other news, trying to think if there is other news. Fucking P. Diddy, y'all. Did we talk about him last week?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Fucking P. Diddler. And we talked about the fucking Houthi rebels shutting off internet last week. Trying to think of the fucking news. If I don't think of something, we may end up ending fucking early.
I'll be honest,
I can tell you
I
if
really
I was
don't know a lot of news shit going on. I'm normally into that, but
Yeah, it seems like nothing has fucking happened lately, which is weird.
yeah.
If I would have been that one guy in Oregon that hit all the numbers on the Powerball, I'd still be an asshole, but I'd be an asshole with a tank. I
Fuck.
won't quit my job. I'll just be more of an asshole every day till they fire me.
Dude, I'd be the fucking guy that would never win the lottery, but would have a friend who won the lottery that never hooked him up.
Like,
Oh, I have a great uncle that won $1 million in the lottery. I never saw a penny of it. My
Well,
grandfather's brother.
That's only a fucking million though. Like I could see if Crash Test Dummy won like 100 million or something, and I go to him like, "Hey, yo, man, fucking hook a brother up." He'd be like, "Hey, fuck you, dude."
no, I would not. I'd flip you. I'd give you some money. Shit. Because it was, what was it? It was like 1.75 billion. And if you took after taxes, if you took the single cash option after taxes, it would have been like 395 million.
Shit.
I'll give you a couple million.
Shit. That'd be more than I'd even be asking for if I came up and fucking asked you. Like honestly, if I knew somebody who was a mega millionaire right now, I'd be like, yo, buy the building that I live in and then give it to me. And then like, I don't know, give me a car, I guess. Like, I'd just be happy with that. I don't know. If I had extra money, I'd remodel the building. But, I mean, like
even
the most that
398 million, you could not spend all of that. Well, most people could probably spend it all. I was going to say, you couldn't spend that in a lifetime.
I could spend it in a couple of days.
I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I'd probably just buy the fucking bank and say, here, put the rest of it in the vault.
fucking 398 million. The first fucking people I'd be hooking up is my friends. And then I'd be hooking up I'd be hooking up the motherfuckers who've just like been in my corner for years.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. If I had 400 million right now, I'd probably give away like 50 million of it to various different people, and then that would be like my hard limit of what I'm going to give away. But I also I feel like hypothetically, if you won that and you handed me a couple million, I would not have the right to even ask you for anything anymore.
Shit. No, but that's just how I am, though. What? You need $20 for gas? Here's $2 million. Go have fun.
Like, fuck it. Like, fuck this car. I'll throw it in the gutter and go buy another. You give me $2 million. Nah, one of the first fucking things I'd end up doing is Godzilla swapping my Crown Vic.
Oh, hell yeah.
7.0 Godzilla with a 5-speed manual. How to kill yourself in 2.5 seconds or less.
No shit. I'd pull the Scrooge McDuck. I'd build a big vault, make it all coins so I can go swimming in it.
Man, if I'd have to pay security people to keep people away from it. But you know what I'd be tempted to do if I had 400 million? Build a fucking house made of gold ingots.
Shit.
Like, that would fucking put Donald Trump's shit to shame. Like, oh, you got gold on your fucking bathroom sink? Fuck you, motherfucker. I got gold walls. All right, so Julianne has not fucking heard of Diddy, or not much. According
Sean Puppy Combs, P. Diddy.
According to the comment section here. So let's talk about fucking Diddy. Okay, I'm gonna read this fucking article from the Independent. I don't know if they're a good.
I got one thing real quick.
Yeah.
Is it do I Diddy? Did he done because of what did he do?
That's fucking awesome. I wish I could play that song without getting zucked.
Right.
That's a good song, man. That's a fucking toe tapper. I'm gonna have that in my head all day now. So, fucking Sean Diddy Combs, a rapper and music mogul credited with helping launch the careers of some of the biggest stars, is now facing multiple civil lawsuits accusing him of sex trafficking, child abuse, and rape. Combs, formerly known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and a host of other names, has undergone a myriad of reinventions since the start of his career. But he has since entered a new and unwelcome era. Federal agents with the U.S. Homeland Security raided two of the rapper's houses in Los Angeles and Miami on the 25th of March as he faces a string of varying accusations. Now, before I continue with the article, let me tell you something about the fucking feds. They're not fucking rating you unless they know they fucking have something.
Oh yeah. And they don't knock.
And on top of that, federal fucking court has a 90% conviction rate. So
Oh,
he's
gonna
fucked.
go.
Diddy has strongly denied all the allegations against him. Of course, who the fuck wouldn't? Especially those. His attorneys have branded the lawsuits and their accusations as money grabs, baseless, or sickening. The entertainer has not yet, as of the writing of this article, been formally charged or accused by federal prosecutors of any crime. The new lawsuits come 1 month after Combs' former partner Crisanda Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against him in November. She accused him of raping her in 2018, beating her, and demanding that she carry a firearm to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and forcing her into unwanted sexual encounters with male coworkers. Hold up, I'm gonna stop you there.
Go ahead.
How are you gonna fucking hand somebody a firearm to convince them to be dangerous? Or to convince them how, here, I'm a dangerous person. Take my fucking gun. No, fuck you.
No, I'll take your gun and I'll pop you in the head.
Like, how the fuck, like,
told me to
no,
do it.
that's fucking stupid. How the fuck are you gonna convince somebody that you're a dangerous person by handing them your gun? Look,
Okay.
I have better ways to convince somebody that I'm dangerous with a gun than handing it to them. Let's just say that.
Right.
Because I'll tell you, no matter fucking what kind of gun it is, you point a fucking gun at somebody and you're immediately dangerous to them.
Oh yeah.
Miss Van...
But
Go.
if you raped this girl, this, that, and the other, then you're gonna say, "Here, take my gun." Yeah, I'd fucking shoot you straight in the face.
I mean, I would if I was her too.
I mean, no, that was the first thing that went to my head when you said that. He raped her and this, that, and the other. Then here, take my gun. Okay, pop. You done.
Like, something doesn't fucking add up there. Like, doesn't fucking make sense to me. Like, why would you hand a gun to somebody who you raped?
Exactly.
I'm not saying whether Diddy did or didn't do it. I'm not siding with him. I'm not defending him or anything like that. I'm just saying this part of this fact of this particular case makes no fucking sense to me. And somebody somewhere is spouting fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, anyone gets raped and say, "Here, take my gun." Yeah, first thing anyone with half a brain is gonna shoot the fucker.
The other thing that I would point out is that in certain areas, carrying a gun is illegal. Period. Full stop. Or you at least have to have a permit. So she herself could be admitting to committing a crime.
Right. Yeah, true.
Oh, but I'm the victim. Oh, but you still broke the fucking law and the feds aren't gonna fucking care.
Right.
Let's see, if he did, telling her to take it would potentially have got... Yeah, that's what we're saying, Julianne. Like, that part doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying whether it did or didn't happen. I'm just saying it doesn't fucking add up. Something's fishy, and it's not the fucking bored out pussy in here. Just saying. A fucking slew of allegations and lawsuits against Combs date as far back as the 1990s when he founded his own record label, Bad Boy Records. Lawsuits against the rapper began on 16 November 23 when he was sued by singer and dancer Cassie, his former partner, who alleged years of abuse. It was filed under the New York Adult Survivors Act before it expired. This act offered a 1-year window for for adult victims of sexual assault to come forward with civil claims regardless of the statute of limitations. So, yeah, apparently he fucking raped people, according to the allegations. And he did human trafficking shit. And I'm inclined to believe some of that is true because the feds wouldn't be kicking down his fucking door if it wasn't. Just saying. But we'll find out in time. Beyond that, we haven't really had any fucking newsworthy shit, which is weird. I even Googled fucking news and like nothing came up. So does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about or to ask me or whatever?
I'm usually paying attention to the news and shit, but I've been off.
Oh, there's been nothing to fucking pay attention to. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the allegations were true either. It wouldn't surprise me. But I don't necessarily think that all of them are. I don't know. Like, it seems to me like there's layers of bullshit coming from both sides of this. So, yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I was thinking about a minute ago. Oh yeah, I was checking to figure out where the fucking... Okay, so I think whenever I drop a video, it usually ends up in announcements.
In announcements?
Yeah, if it doesn't automatically fucking populate there, I will just fucking put it there. I'm thinking we'll go ahead and end this soon because we don't have any news and nobody has anything to talk about.
I'm still partially deaf from concert last night, but other than that, no, I'm good.
What concert did you go to?
Any Given Sin, Drowning Pool, and Saliva.
Drowning Pool and Saliva are pretty good.
Yeah. Any Given Sin, they've been around a couple years. They got some good songs.
I haven't listened to anything of theirs, so I can't speak to my opinion.
The lead singer's Navy. Not that that matters, but...
There was a helicopter crash in Biscayne Bay. Well, I'm also... The other thing that has me wanting to end the stream soon is that I got to shit.
And you're hungry.
Dude, well, I am... Well, no, I'm not hungry. I ate fucking chicken wings.
Oh.
And there's something about Wingstop wings that, like, my body appears to hate. I don't...
I've honestly never had Wingstop yet.
You should. It's original hot is the way to go. It's pretty good. But that being said, it does something fucking fierce on my stomach.
Yeah.
To where
I eat too much greasy shit and it does the same thing to me.
Oh shit, any Crown Vic updates? Yeah, I got some updates on that. I have the lower support. I have the lower radiator support mounted. I had intended on fucking getting the passenger side quarter panel put back on and then working on getting the radiator put in. But life had other plans for me this weekend in the form of getting a silencer. And apparently this fucking gun, it was sitting in the case lonely and sad and crying. And I feel I could hear Sarah McLachlan play it in the background. In the arms of an angel. So
Come on, beer burns through the nose.
So I brought it home with me.
You rescued it.
I rescued it. I brought it home with me. It will get all the love and care that it needs now.
Nice
and-
rescue.
I was gonna ask, is that a red dot or a green dot?
It's a red dot.
Red dot.
Yeah, if it came on the gun. If I had fucking picked one out personally, it would have been green. But whatever. The red's bright enough that I can see it.
Right.
How much for the can? Oh, the can was fucking $200, not counting the tax stamp. And my approval came in. The paperwork was certified on the 20th. And it came in on the 7th. So I don't know how many days that is. But I feel like it's fucking pretty fucking good days. It's like 3 weeks, I think. So we were having a giveaway that that revolved around the silencer, and when I got it, and I was saying that the person who guessed the closest to when I actually end up getting it gets a prize. So Peter Liera Fausto, he won the prize. He guessed a month.
Now, go ahead. I'll wait till you're done.
No, I just said he guessed a month. Go ahead.
Like here, I don't know how it is there, but if I go to buy a shotgun, well, any long barrel, I can go pay for it now, but I gotta wait 24 hours.
Nope, not here.
And if I go buy a pistol, handgun, short barrel, whatever they call it anymore, I don't even know what they call it anymore, but that's a 72-hour wait.
Nope,
Wow.
not here.
Let's see.
Run the
Let's see
fucking
now.
Thing and that's it. If you pass it, they give
Now-
it to you.
Well, that's the thing though, because if I go Tennessee, Kentucky, anywhere south, if I go in, I can pay for it. They run the background check. If I pass it, you walk out with it.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
they had the fucking background check. They had the background check done before I even got done fucking signing the shit to pay for the gun.
But see, even here in my state, they still do background checks, but I have to have a FOID card as well.
They do background checks here, but you don't need shit here. Actually, and I currently don't have an up-to-date concealed carry here. I used to. I don't right now. If you got a concealed carry, you don't even need a background check. You can just walk in there with your concealed carry, fucking throw some money on the counter, and walk out of there with a gun.
Oh, that's a total different license here. See, the FOID card here just says you paid more money to have a card that says you can own a gun.
Well, here the concealed carry isn't even fucking required.
I think that for concealed carry here, it's 2 8-hour courses. I think.
Here it's one,
Yeah.
and it's like $80. I just haven't gotten around to doing it because I'm fucking lazy.
It's like, well, my state really fucking sucks. It's like $1.50.
Oh, yeah, another announcement that I'm going to make is that I'm thinking y'all are going to... You remember the Colorado video I did? Riding on my motorcycle and talking about my trip?
I think
Y'all might not have watched that. I posted that video ages ago.
I was gonna say that might be before me.
Fucking stunning footage. Chad might not have seen it either. I don't know. This is before he started coming back around. Anyways, I'm gonna be making another trip.
Good shit.
I don't have a new bike like I did last time, but I am gonna be making this trip on somebody else's bike. It's gonna be a different bike. This time I'm gonna try out a fucking Goldwing for like a week.
Goldwings aren't bad for long trips.
I
Honestly.
think
I'm not a Honda fan. But
I am a Honda fan. I think my friend is trying to convince me to buy this Goldwing. If I like it enough, I might fuck around and do it.
I mean, they're decent. They're good. I mean, they're one of the best ones to do long trips on. I'm not gonna lie.
My ST 1300 is really fucking good for long trips too. I love that bike. But anyways, I plan on recording it. And then my friend is going to have a Go 365 camera on his shit.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to take video footage off of that. So we should have a new fucking Colorado trip video later this year with better production value.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm going to record a fucking gun review. I am going to record some shit about the car once I get it fixed. I'm also going to, y'all probably don't give a shit about Magic, but I'm going to record some videos about that. And if you want to watch them, watch them. If you don't, then whatever. Let's see.
Stream that shit.
Do what?
Yeah, if you like that shit, stream that shit. Fuck it.
Well, I'm not only going to stream it, I'm going to record videos explaining how decks work and shit. And I might even go on.
I was just gonna say I try to catch you anytime I catch you on, but shit, anytime I get a notification, it's like I'm getting off. Like fuck.
Yeah, I usually try to wrap up what I'm doing at around 10 or 11 at night. Because that's usually when people are fucking off and leaving anyways. So if you're coming in late, then... But it could be. I mean, maybe I ought to have a fixed time that I do it. But I can't even commit to that because life is so crazy right now.
No, don't worry about that. It's just my phone does what it wants and gives me the notifications when it feels like doing it. So not all the time. Sometimes it does. I don't know. It does what it wants to do.
Julianne says there's a dog that she likes from the animal services whose name is Frankie and deadass looks like a Frankie. I don't know. Are you talking like a ballpark Frank? Like, what does that mean?
It's a dachshund. Wiener dog.
Oh.
Most likely, anyway.
I mean, that's what I'd guess, but honestly, fucking, as much as I like dogs, like, there gets to be a point where dog people talk about dogs, and I don't understand what they're saying. 'Cause I'm not as far into that world. And so, like, people will tell me what breed their fucking dog is, right? And I just sit there like, yeah, English is a language I know. He looks like... God, why the fuck does YouTube do this shit? Like, I have the fucking heart icon, like, right by the emote icon, like right by the fucking thing, so I can't fucking see the end of the fucking comment. The shit drives me crazy. I wish YouTube would fucking unfuck that shit. Dogs are like kids. Well, you see, I'm not a fucking parent, so I don't really understand that either.
If you raise a dog to be mean, it's going to be mean. If you raise your dogs to be good, they're going to be good. That's
like fucking any animal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got 2 pit bulls that are the biggest babies in the world. I mean, you walk in my house, they'll bark at you for a minute, smell you, then they'll lay on their back, rub my belly.
Man, I can't stand people who don't take care of their dogs and raise them right.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I got into it with a person in the fucking store. It was a Walmart. Of course it was Walmart. The fuck am I kidding? Where the fuck else do I get to go to get into random fucking brawls with people because I don't have a Waffle House here? So I go to Walmart whenever I want to start shit with people. This fucking lady had a fucking dog and it had the fucking vest on that was like fucking service dog on the fucking vest. And it was a little fucking chihuahua. And it started barking at me and it like tried nipping at my ankle and I turned around and fucking kicked it. Not hard. I didn't kick like I didn't kick a fucking field goal with it, but I like threw my foot out there at it to fucking make a point, you know?
Right.
And she fucking
Those are
went
demon dogs. Those shouldn't be dogs anyway.
dude, she went fucking ballistic on me. And this lady single-handedly is one of the reasons why I hate Chihuahuas. Like, I just look at a Chihuahua now. I almost never see one that's well behaved. I just look at a Chihuahua now. I'm like, oh, here we go again.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, well, that's my service dog. I'm like, that ain't a fucking service dog. Like, service animals don't act like this.
Right.
Like, you don't even have any sort of credentials or anything. You just have a fucking vest that says service dog. I could go on Amazon and buy one of those. Fucking miss me with that shit.
Right, yeah, no shit.
What is this, your fucking CNI fucking ankle biter? Get the fuck out of here.
Emotional support attack chihuahua.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, right? If it's a small dog and I'm going through the store and it fucking bites me, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. If it's a big dog, if it's like a fucking pit bull and it tries to bite me, it's probably fucking getting shot. Because I know what those dogs can do to people if they fucking feel like it, and it ain't gonna fucking happen to me. Y'all will
train that way, yeah, for sure.
Y'all will well, it's not even necessarily trained that way. There's also a fucking lack of training thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
If you don't discipline your animal and your animal thinks that it can do whatever the fuck it wants, it will do whatever the fuck it wants.
Oh yeah.
And the problem is you don't know what the fuck it wants it's gonna be. It could be something like fucking annoying, like fucking shitting on the floor. Or it could be something fucking terrible, like mauling a fucking 4-year-old kid who's just minding his own business, shopping for groceries with his mom. You don't know.
Yeah. That's why my dogs go out the back door to go out to outside.
Yeah, that's why mine don't leave the house.
And
Only time my dogs leave the house is go to the vet. But my dogs,
Right.
I'll guarantee, my dogs are not bad.
I mean, I'm not saying your dogs are bad, right? But
No, I know what you're saying. But yeah.
in general, like if you don't fucking train your dog to act how you want it to act, and it just acts the way it feels like fucking acting,
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
then you're gonna have a situation where the dog's gonna do what it feels like doing, and what it feels like doing could be fucking licking you and trying to get attention and trying to get belly rubs, and that's fucking adorable. Or what it feels like doing could be fucking ripping your face off.
Ripping your arm off. Yeah.
Now, and that's not even the majority of the cases with dogs. Let's be real here. Like, dogs are so fucking friendly. We as a species don't fucking deserve them. We don't.
No, not at all.
We don't deserve them. That being said, it's not the frequency with which dogs bite people that give dogs a bad name. It is the severity of incidents when they happen.
Yes.
That people seem to forget that a dog can absolutely fuck up your entire world.
Real quick, if it wanted to.
Like, that dog can fucking dumpster fuck your entire existence and make you wish you never woke up that day.
Oh yeah.
Like, you want to see an example. Oh, Tiber's on my photo asking me about my can. Bro, you're in the middle of the stream. I got my can right here. It's a torrent. Here, let me unload the fucking gun so I can safely show it to you again. Although it's not got nothing in the chamber. Even as I hold it there, it had nothing in the chamber. Well, what the fuck good is a gun with nothing in the chamber gonna do, Sov? They ask, not thinking that I have other guns here.
Nothing right at the moment. I mean, give me a second.
So this can is a fucking, a Torrent Orthus 22, manufactured in Stafford, Texas. I don't care if y'all see the serial numbers on it. Y'all can fucking FOIA that shit if you really want to. I had to do fucking ATF paperwork to get this shit.
No, it's in your name. We're not doing that.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't even talking about the standpoint of verifying it's in my name. Some people get real fucking paranoid about the serial numbers of their guns. Like, oh, the fuck you gonna do? Report my fucking gun stolen? I got a receipt for it.
Right.
God, they fucking emailed me a receipt. So the gun is a Sig Sauer P322 with the Sig fucking whatever the fuck MacGuffin red dot, the Romeo Zero or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't pay attention to red dots because I almost never fucking buy them. I will be doing a review on this fucking gun. That's one thing I don't like about it. The fucking slide will fucking go back. It will go back into battery just if you look at it the wrong fucking way. And maybe I accidentally fucking hit it and didn't realize it.
I was gonna say, damn, is it that polished?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it out and fire a couple thousand rounds through it and get it good and dirty. But
No,
see, I didn't even hit the fucking switch that time. I'm just unscrewing the fucking can and it fucking engaged the fucking slide. That's one thing I don't like about it, but I don't really care. Engaging the slide doesn't make it fucking shoot.
Right.
But yeah, it comes with a threaded barrel, 20 round magazine, completely fucking ambidextrous controls. I can change the mag release to make it fucking left-handed if I want to. I shoot pistols with both hands, which some southpaws, some left-handed people do, some don't, and I am left-handed. I shoot pistols with both hands, but I might keep the magazine release on the fucking right-hand side so I can hand it to my right-handed friends and let them shoot it if they want. I look like some fucking Spec Ops operator with this shit, man. Like, I'm about ready to go and fucking... I'm about ready to go and operate on a motherfucker. But yeah, I'll make a review. I'll make a review about the gun. Overall, I'm happy with it. It's only got really two things I don't like about it. I don't know if I mentioned the other thing I don't like about it. So I don't really like how sensitive the slide release is. But that's not the end of the world for me. The other thing I don't like about it... Oh, no. Drop my fucking silencer. The other thing I don't really like about it, and this is another thing, it's just me being nitpicky. It's not the end of the world. But if I want to disassemble it, on the front of the barrel there where the threads are, I have to take this piece off. I have to take this end cap off. Yeah, I did mention that on the stream earlier. I have to take this fucking end cap off in order to disassemble it. That being said, when it comes to shooting a pistol, I mean, I'm comfortable shooting with either fucking hand. And depending on the fucking situation, if I'm trying to get around a corner or something, that's really fucking good for me because I could go ahead and easily fucking switch. And I'm like, to me, it's the same shit. I'm just as fucking comfortable either way. So I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Is it a newer model?
The
only reason I ask, is I know right now SIG's making all the handguns for the military.
It's brand fucking new.
I
mean, like,
that's what,
I mean, like brand new out of the box. Like I just got it yesterday.
okay. I didn't know if it was like an older model or not. That's all I was meaning was.
But I know the earlier run of the fucking SIG M17s or 18s or whatever the fuck they are. I know that they had some issues with being dropped and going off from being dropped. I believe SIG fixed that issue by now. I don't know. I would look into that before buying one.
Right.
I'm not gonna buy one without knowing that they've fixed that issue.
Oh yeah. I'm just a big fan of the 226.
Yeah, that is a hell of a gun.
I like that one. My cousin's got one. I've shot it several times. Like, you gotta sell it to me. Nope. Fucker.
They're not hard to find. Go buy one.
No, they're.
Go buy one.
I don't have any gun shops around here anymore is the problem, because we had a Dick's, and the guy who bought the Dick's in our area, now get this, hold on, is from Wisconsin. Wisconsin is one of the states that has some of the most hunters, and you're gonna buy a sporting goods store and say, I don't like guns, and get rid of them all.
Well, let me clue you in about something. You're not in the best state for guns right now. You need to move.
No, oh, I know. I'm working on it.
What's going on,
I'm not.
Rogue? See, oh shit! Now I'm hitting the mic. See my new can, buddy? Calls himself Master Assassin. I'm sitting here with the silencer. Except it ain't that quiet. It sounds like a fucking nail gun. Like, it's quiet enough that you can shoot it pretty comfortably without ear pro, but like, if I fired a shot in this room, my roommate next door would hear it. Have you ever shot a rifle with subsonic ammo in it? For 22?
I've shot it. I don't know if it was subsonic, but I've shot several 22s.
Well, it sounds about how a 22 rifle with subsonic ammo would sound.
Pew!
It's just a rap. It's almost like I don't know, maybe like a loud cap gun.
Oh yeah, then I have.
Like, you wouldn't necessarily identify it as a gunshot, but like, you can hear it.
Right.
I'll tell you another thing, man. Silencers fucking do a great job at suppressing flash. Because I did shoot this thing off in the dark.
Isn't that what the hole's in it for? So that's supposed to expel the gas so you don't get the flash, or no?
Well, it works to fucking expand the gases so you don't get the flash, or the not the gases. The flash comes from the fucking unspent powder flying out the end of the barrel and fucking burning. But it does that in the suppressor.
Nice.
So it hides the flash.
Well, because I know they've got flash. What they call it? They put them on the barrels of the flash.
Yeah, they got flash hiders. Ah, my Navy buddy, I sent him a picture of it. And the conversation we had was fucking hilarious. We had a fucking doozy of a conversation. It's like, I sent him a picture of the fucking thing, right? He's like, oh, it's the opposite of that AR-15 pistol that would concuss everybody in the room not directly behind it, with a fucking 3.5 foot fireball out the fucking muzzle. I just replied back, yeah, I still have that thing. And you can be directly behind it and still get concussed. He's like,
Sounds like that.
do what?
I was gonna say that sounds like my trench gun that one of my great uncles brought home from World War II. That motherfucker. I've heard a lot of loud bangs when you pull the trigger, but that son of a bitch was louder than loud.
Oh, this fucking AR pistol that I have is the loudest gun I have ever shot. And I've shot a lot of guns. I've even shot a lot of AR-15s in a similar fucking size. Just the fucking combination of shit that I have on this fucking gun has contributed to whatever the fuck, making it ridiculously fucking loud. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, firing that gun at an indoor range will rattle the teeth out of your fucking head.
Damn.
And you're talking about a 30-round magazine, so it's just do 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 do, just fucking consistently. Man, dude, I gotta get that gun to an indoor range and get somebody to video record it. Although it'll probably break the microphone on the fucking phone. It's crazy.
What are you shooting? 30mm grenades?
You'd think I was. Nope, just fucking 5.56. But dude, you'd think I'd brought a fucking howitzer in there.
That's like I got some guys close to me out in the country, and here, well, probably it's getting nice out. They're gonna start shooting again, but I don't know what the fuck they had about a year ago, but it sounded like a fucking howitzer, and I felt the shockwave off of it. Like,
Yeah, yep, that would be this AR-15. They must have had this AR-15. Dude, let me tell you fucking how bad it is, okay? I let my friend shoot it while I went to go to the bathroom while I was at the range. Have you ever shot a really loud gun before while you were wearing ear pro?
Biggest gun I've shot to date, well, I've shot a 12 gauge, 308. Well, I take that back. I did shoot an M1 Garand, and that fucker was loud.
Okay. Now imagine how that sounded, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine standing at the fucking retail counter of the gun shop and hearing that loud noise from inside the range at the volume you heard it at when you were shooting it.
Jesus Christ.
That's what it fucking sounded like. I'm telling you, the gun is so fucking loud when I take it to indoor ranges. Like, the people who run the place, when I start shooting it, the people who run the place will come in there and look to see what I'm shooting to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. The fuck did this guy bring?
Mini Barrett.
So I gotta get that to an indoor range again. It's great fun at indoor ranges for me. Maybe not so much for everyone else there. But I'm not there to make sure they have a fun time shooting. I'm there for me.
Right. Don't worry about me. You just worry about you.
So I
Just worry
don't.
about that target 30 yards that you can't hit.
Yeah, that you can't hit because the concussive force of my AR-15 is sending shockwaves down the fucking range that are blowing your fucking paper target around. Because it does that. Like I talk about how I will use my AR-15 for home defense, but I already know that if I pick that gun up and use it for home defense, that I will not be able to hear again ever.
I was gonna say not inside.
Like even outside, like that is one gun that I will never ever shoot without fucking ear pro, unless for some reason my life depends on it.
Right.
Like, whatever the fuck it is I'm shooting for better be more important than my ability to hear, because you know what? Kiss that fucking goodbye. It's fucking, dude, it's fucking dreadful with ear pro on. Like, you'll come out of the fucking gun range with your ears ringing with ear pro on.
That's how I was when I shot that M1 Garand. I was like, I had my earplugs in, I had my headphones over it, and fuck, it still. My ears were still ringing through.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's one of the dumbest guns I've ever built.
But why an M1 Garand? Because fuck your shoulder, the guy in front of you, the next 6 guys standing behind him.
I think the only thing I could do to make my AR-15 pistol more glorious is putting a fucking Beta 100 round fucking dual drum on it.
So, like, how then?
What?
How long's the barrel on that fucker? No, you said I didn't hear you say pistol earlier until right now.
It's fucking 8 inches.
No, fuck. A 5.56 with Jesus Christ.
It's 8
Never mind.
inches.
I didn't hear you say pistol earlier. I heard you say it just now, and I was like, well, it shouldn't be that loud. And then you said pistol. I was like, oh.
And I put you'd think, oh, put a flash hider on it, or put one of those cans on the end that'll direct the concussive force downrange. I couldn't be bothered to do any of that shit. You know what I put on it? You know what I put on it? I put one of them fucking adjustable recoil compensators on it.
Oh, I was just waiting for you to say you put a loud insert on it.
May as well have.
No, I was gonna say, damn, that's one of them RoboCop guns then. Shit.
And when I tell you that the fucking when I tell you that the fireballs that come out of the end of the gun are like 3.5 feet wide, I'm not exaggerating either.
Oh, I'll bet a 5.56 out of it. Then what's the recoil like on that?
It's actually not terrible.
No.
No. It's just really fucking loud and scary.
I'm just thinking of 5.56 through an 8-inch pistol barrel.
The crazy thing is I've done 308 through an 8-inch barrel as well, and 308's not even that loud. I don't know what about the fucking 5.56 makes it so fucking loud out of that barrel. I don't know what it is.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference. Not a whole lot of difference between a 308 and a 5.56.
Yeah, there is.
Lengthwise, yeah. I'm more grain-wise.
Lengthwise, no. Grain-wise as well. Grain-wise as well. Fucking 55 grains for your average fucking 5.56. I don't remember the weight of the average 308 bullet. Fucking between 120 to fucking 180 grains. Like a 308 is twice the fucking bullet. Here's a comparison. A comparison of the calibers by ammo.com.
Yeah, I guess a 308 would be significantly bigger.
And it should be significantly louder and more scary, but it's not for some reason.
I was thinking 7.62. For some reason, I was thinking 7.62, and I knew it was 5.56. I heard you say
I mean, the 7.62 is a bigger fucking bullet than the fucking 223. It's a fucking 30 caliber bullet.
Yeah, well, basically a 30-06, give or take.
No, it's not. Well, that depends, because if you're talking about 7.62 by 5.4R, or 7 by 5.4R would be that's the Russian one. 7.62 by 5.1 is the NATO version of 308. It's like fucking 5.56 versus 223.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about that, if you're talking about that 7.62 bullet, then you got me fucked up. We're still having the same conversation that we were a couple minutes ago.
I get my grains turned around. Fuck, I get a lot of shit turned around anymore.
Now, if you're talking about 7.62 by 3.9 millimeter, what comes out of the AK, like the length of the cartridge is comparable, but those bullets are heavier and have a little more powder. Yeah, no, I could talk ballistics all fucking night.
No, I got a bad. I do that a lot. I get my bullets mixed up. I get them turned around. I know what they look like, but
I'm a fucking nerd, dude. I live in the fucking numbers. So I don't know. I don't know. I love guns. I love ammo. I love ballistics. Maybe I'll make a review on this fucking gun. I probably should.
did you ever see the video of the Canadian sniper on YouTube?
Yeah.
Back in Afghanistan.
The one that made the damn near 2-mile shot. I showed it on the Kekfest at one point.
Well, there's one I was watching a while ago, but he was like shooting from mountain range to mountain range. I think it might have been the same guy that made the 2-mile shot, but he was in Afghanistan shooting from mountain range to mountain range. You hear the bang. Wait. There goes an arm. There goes a leg.
The fucking video that I was looking at and that I showed on the fucking Kekfest. At least I think I showed it on a Kekfest at one point. The guy took a shot and it missed. And it was going to miss because he was trying to see where his no, hold on. He was trying to see where his fucking bullet was going to land.
Yeah.
And then after that, he like the guys were just standing there like by this fucking truck. Like they didn't fucking care. Like they just kind of looked over and it looked like they started laughing. And then, yeah, another shot comes through. One of them's fucking dead. The other one doesn't duck or anything. He doesn't seem like he's taking it too fucking seriously. 'Cause like, in his defense, the shot was from such a ridiculous fucking distance.
Right.
So and then he turns around and fucking gets shot.
Yeah. I've seen that one. I also seen the one when he was shooting it. I don't know. There's a couple guys that were walking up side of a mountain, and he fired and it like hit like just right like a couple foot in front of him, and the spotter said, "Whatever." And he shot through 3 crosswinds. When he hit the first guy, the way it exploded, he got the second guy too.
I haven't seen that one. Sounds funny.
It's on was it on History Channel? I don't remember because I remember it was a Canadian guy, and he said he ran out of the Canadian 50 caliber bullets, but they had some American rounds, so he set them in the sun to get so the sun could warm them up for, I don't know what he said, extra travel, extra something. I don't remember now, but.
Well, the temperature of a bullet can have an impact on its fucking trajectory. when you're shooting at a distance that's that fucking ridiculous. Like every little, like, I mean, I'm talking every little fucking thing. The curvature of the fucking earth, the fucking wind direction, the rotation of the earth,
Oh yeah.
fucking the humidity in the fucking air. Stupid little bits of foliage and like every little fucking thing can affect that fucking bullet.
Well, I missed a deer with a deer slug at about 40 yards because I hit a tree. The top of my deer slug hit a tree branch no bigger than around the size of your pinky. It caught the top of it and deflected it, and I missed him.
Lucky ass deer.
Yeah, no shit.
Man, my furthest shot on a deer was 650 yards from a standing fucking leaning thing.
Oh, the bipod?
No, I leaned my fucking elbow up on the tree, lifted the rifle,
Oh, okay.
braced it on my fucking arm, and took a shot.
That's a hell of a shot. Hell yeah.
I saw it fucking drop, and my friend didn't fucking see it drop. It was that far away. He looks at me, he's like, "There's no way you made that shot." And I wasn't 100% sure because I saw it drop, but it could have dropped for any other reason.
Right.
And I was like, well, let's walk all the way over there and see. I go there, I hit that fucker right in the neck.
Oh, good shit. Now I know with my crossbow at 85 yards, I can put a crossbow bolt straight through your eyeball. Well, not your eyeball, but...
I was gonna say, not before I fucking shoot you.
Well, no, because I was fucking around one day. I took my crossbow out to my cousin's house because he lives out in the country, got a big berm and everything, but...
Can you do it consistently, or did you get lucky? Like, if you were to go back out there today, could you do it today?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can do it 6 out of 7 times. The 7th time is just going to be slightly off. It's still going to be in the eyeball, but it's going to be off onto the white of your eye instead of the iris.
For anybody who's curious, the 600-yard shot was made with a Remington 700 chambered in .308 with hand loads.
308, that's, fuck yeah, 308. That's what my cousin shot his elk with in Colorado. From mountain range to mountain range, it's a Remington 308.
Yeah, it was a Remington 700 chambered in .308 with fucking hand loaded ammunition, and a fucking Vortex optic.
Hell yeah.
And this was before Vortex was cool.
Right.
Paid like $200 for the rifle at a pawn shop. It was a right-handed rifle. So I know for a fact that shot is the only shot I'm going to be able to take. Dude, I bring a right-handed bolt action with me. I may as well bring a fucking break action gun.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and bring it into this shit. I'm going to try to stream on Wednesday. I'm going to try. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. But if life lets me, I'm going to try.
I'll be around.
I will see you all on the next live stream. Until then, peace out. Tune in. Hopefully I'll have a video of me driving the Crown Vic again soon. Hopefully I'll have a video of having a little bit of fun with this. And,